So the ultimate reality is Brahman, and the ultimate purpose of man is to go back to Brahman, or to be reunited again to Brahman. Our atman, which is the essence of Brahman in ourselves. Um, our main objective is to reunite our atman with Brahman, and in the cycle of samsara, which we call as reincarnation, our objective is to break out from this cycle of life and death, and to attain moksha, or what they call as we can say, what we can term as the liberation from this cycle of life and death. So now, how can we uh, break loose from this samsara and to attain moksha? Now we have four yogas or margas, or in a direct translation, probably we can say that four ways of salvation from samsara, or four ways to attain moksha. Number one is what they call as karma yoga, or the yoke of action and work. Now, again, I've said before that in Christianity, we were saved by our Savior, Jesus Christ. And for some religion, they would say that to be saved, you have to accept Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior. But for Hinduism, everything is on your own effort. You have to work out your own salvation, or you have to work out your own moksha. And the first one, that is through your action. So it is called karma yoga. So this is focusing selflessly on one's duty and detaching oneself from the results of one's action is an acceptable way of attaining moksha. What does this mean? So it means doing our job, doing our duty to ourselves and to our fellow people without expecting something in return. Or in Jesus' term, for example, not letting our right hand know what our left hand is doing, or not expecting returns, or not taking pride of the result of our action. Of course, we take pride in doing good, but probably what it means is that we should not boast our own achievements or accomplishments. Number two is Jnana yoga. I don't know if that is how we are going to term it, Jnana yoga, or read it. So the yoke of knowledge and wisdom. So according to Hinduism, ignorance results to many wrong deeds. So therefore, we have to overcome ignorance, and that is by attaining knowledge. So human alienation from the ultimate reality is a result of ignorance, or they term it as not seeing, or avidya. So the objective here is that to know that we are not part of this world, or the material world is not real, but what is real is Brahman, and that our objective in life is to be separated from this material world and to reunite ourselves with Brahman. So that is true knowledge. Number three, we can also attain moksha by what they call as Raha Yoga, or the Royal Yoke, or simply they term this one as yoga. And this is a way of uniting our Atman with Brahman by training the physical body through Samadhi, or we call it intense mental concentration. So this is, of course, yoga is one well-known exercise from India, but this is not simply an exercise, but it is also a means of physical discipline to attain intense mental concentration and to attain moksha. So training the body and training to the mind to focus on the reality, reuniting the mind with the Brahman. Number 4 is Bhakti Yoga, or the yoke of love and devotion. So, um, one can attain moksha by simply passionately surrendering to and embracing one God with love and nature. So many Indians would simply devote their lives, devote their works to gods and goddesses, just like Vishnu and Shiva. And all these four are means of attaining moksha.